Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. And today I have a very special video for you all. As a special thank you for helping me reach 300 subscribers, another great milestone here on the channel, I decided to do a fan art time-lapse painting video. So, because I'm a huge fan of Stormlight Archive, I decided to paint the Rosharian system. So, this video will be a time-lapse of the entire painting process. But because the entire thing is like 5 hours or something like that, compressed down into like 5 minutes, there was some editing glitches and there's like a lot of blinking like flashes of like black screen towards the end. So that kind of happens for a little bit, but it's not through the entire thing. So just kind of be warned about that. And it's something I'm working on. I assume it has to do with the editing software I'm using, but I'm not certain. But that's the thing. So I just really want to say thank you all so very much for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me that all of you would come back and consistently watch my videos and hear me ramble and just kind of talk nonsensically about things that I like and put up with my shoddy editing and junky audio as I try to learn this whole thing and get better at it as time goes on. So once again, I just want to say thank you so much for coming back to the channel. Whenever you do watch any of the videos, or just being subscribed to it and watching my stuff. So thanks a lot. And remember to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And let's begin.
The Rosharian system. Roshar, which, characteristic of the dominant confidence of its people, is the name of a planet, a system, and the main continent on the planet, is a busy place. As empty as the Scadrian system seems, this one always feels crowded to me. A series of enormous gas giants crowd the outer reaches of the system, though nobody has been able to observe them directly, as their manifestation on Shadesmar is minor. There are a whopping 3 planets in the habitable zone, all of which are inhabited to one extent or another. There is Ashen, the burning planet, which suffered a cataclysm long ago. People here live in very small pockets of survivability, including the famous floating cities. Farthest out of the 3 is Braze, which, despite being cold and inhospitable to men, is home to an ecosystem of self-aware splinters. The local parlance would call them spren. I believe it's possible some of these are actually cognitive shadows, but research here is difficult and dangerous, so I will hold back on theorizing for the moment. The showpiece of the system is, of course, the middle planet of Roshar itself. At 0.7 Cosmere standard in gravitation and 0.9 in size, and possessing a high oxygen environment, Roshar is home to a diverse and unique ecology containing dramatic megafauna and fascinating symbiotic relationships between creatures, both humanoid and not, and splinters of investiture. The most dramatic of these is the relationship between humans and self-aware spren, which is the basis for the magic of surge binding. This magic has strong roots in natural physics, with the spren being personifications of the forces themselves, called surges locally. Gravitation, the strong axial force, surface tension, these things have come alive, as have more abstract notions such as transformation and transportation. However, this pattern, the bonding of spren to human, is merely an expansion of what already exists in the nature of the planet. Gargantuan crustaceans grow to incredible size without collapsing under their own weight, not just through the nature of the planet, but through symbiosis with spren. Certain animals obtain flight through similar means, and there is even a race of equines that, through the spren bond, have adapted to life on the planet and obtained a high enough level of self-awareness to nearly be named a sapient species. I will not speak on the relationship of Roshar's divergent ecology here, as that is a topic too large to address in a simple survey such as this one. However, travelers to the planet should be made aware of the storms. Life on Roshar has been shaped over millennia by massive invested storms, which pose a danger that cannot be overstated. These storms, by my best guess, predate the arrival of the Shard's honor and cultivation, as do many of the Spren. However, the presence of the Shards molded and transformed the planet's nature to the point that it is difficult to distinguish what is pre-shattering in origin and what is a newer development. Surely many of the Spren that now exist on the planet have arisen from the friction between honor, cultivation, and odium. Odium. Be aware that this system is the current habitation of the Shard of Odium on the physical and cognitive realms. This shard undoubtedly caused the splintering of devotion, dominion, honor, and perhaps others throughout the Cosmere. Visitors to Roshar should know that fire will respond unusually because of the high oxygen environment, which I believe is part of the reason that an alternative light source was developed during the early days of humanoid life on the planet. Be aware that lengths and times used in essays and stories about the world usually use local measurements. A Rosharian year is longer than Cosmere Standard, and a Rosharian foot is longer than Cosmere Standard.
Thanks so much for watching my video. I kept pretty much everything in there and just compressed it down for time. I wanted to leave all the mistakes and stuff I made to show how I worked through them and how I kind of, smoothed them out, really, I'll say. So if you really like my art, check out my Instagram. I'll put a link down in the description below. And despite the technical difficulties, I really did have a lot of fun doing this. So next time we're going to do something like a portrait reference. I don't know if it'll be at the next milestone, but it'll be coming up fairly soon, I think. Also, follow my Twitter to get updates on videos and any statuses in case a video is going to be late or something like that. The link for that will also be down in the description. So thanks again so much for subscribing to my channel. Thanks a lot for 300, and I will talk to you all next time. So remember to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Peace.